boss get money like me. Hell night can't kinda hunt like me. Shut the fuck out, can't dress like me. Catch a bad hoe, you can't fall like me. Yeah, they say life gamble. Shit, guess he can't roll the dice like me. Yeah, these niggas down by fame. Shit, I'm down by money. Yeah.
When you were getting closer to getting released this time around, what's going through your head about how you're going to live your life a little bit differently to avoid going to prison?
Well, when they told me I was getting out off the back, in my mind,
because you went from doing life to being like, oh, I just did 7 years or whatever.
Look, all right, look. Boom, I'm on the yard. I'm buffing. I'm buffing this. I'm buffing with my homies on the yard. They call my name over the speaker and shit.
Buffing?
Like working out.
I figured, okay.
On the weight pal.
Check, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? For people that don't know, on the weight pal, on the dip boards, the pull-up board, burpees. You know what I'm talking about? Kickouts, push-ups, jumping jacks, running laps. You get what I'm saying? So I'm out there buffing on the pull-up board. And they call my name over the speaker, tell me, come in, Bingham. So boom, when I go in, I tell the homies I'll be right back. So when I go in, the counsel told me in the office. She tell me, she like, you know what I'm talking about? They just switch your stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Your stuff kicked in, your pill kicked in. You go home in 30 days. I'm like, what? So I'm like, you seriously? Like, yeah, you go home June 27th. I grab a computer, you know. She like, hold on, you know, because you don't supposed to grab a computer, you know. Right, I'm like, well, let me see. She turn it around to me. I look at the date. I should say June 20th. I start screaming. I'm like, let me in the thing. She like, when you gonna say? I'm like, man, what? Let me in. I tell the tower, hey, pop me in the block. I was up in the block because you know it's section off on the 180 on the 4-yard. So he popped me up in my pod, in my block. I run in there, I'm like, let me get on the phone. I get on the phone, I call my homie Baby Runner. He pick up the phone, he like, what up? I'm like, on 40 Crip, cuz. I'm like, cuz I'm out of G, I'm getting out. He like, hell no. I'm like, on 40, nigga. He like, you lying. I'm like, on 40 Crip, they let me out, nigga. June 27th. Still my dress outs. He like, it's crazy, cuz I just came out with this book.
Right.
Dead homies. And I was getting out on 40. I was thinking about so much. But the good thing about that, I had my mind planning sharp down. You know what I'm saying? To make, number one, my family proud. You know what I'm saying? Because they been there for me. My family, my homie, my big home girl. You know what I'm saying? My sisters. You know what I'm saying? So one thing for sure, I'm going to make them proud and don't let them down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always keep that in your state of your mind. You got to have a plan. And don't get it wrong. Sometimes plans don't go as you wanted to, or you come out here with a plan and you can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Once again, everybody not fortunate to do what the next man do.
Right.
So, but I was determined. You get what I'm saying? I got another second chance at life. So I'm not taking it for granted at all.
Are you just...
No cap, Chad, you can't do nothing but respect that, man. Like, everybody know he a gang member. Everybody know he running 30 phase in the day. But, like, he still got a good message, though. Like, out of all that, like, that's a message, though. Like, he beat the odds. And he still got his head on. Like, he see the bigger picture. Like, everybody can't do what he did. Like, it's still some people in jail who got life. Who, you feel me, did the same thing as him. But didn't get the same result as him. So, no cap, he got a good point.
Overwhelmed with happiness for those last 30 days, or
was I couldn't even sleep. I was working out so much. I was talking so much. I went in there and asked the bitch for my motherfucking release day probably at least 15, 20 times. She told me, stop coming in here. Don't come here no more. Because I thought the bitch was lying.
Right.
So I'm like, can you print the paper out? She like, I already printed like 3 or 4 papers out. So I write a grievance. Hey, tell her to print the paper out for me before I can get my release day. Right. I wrote records. I wrote all that shit. I couldn't believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was putting a fucking prank on me.
Right. Holy shit. And then when you get out, do you have to go to a halfway house or anything like that?
No, hell no. I'm straight to the streets. It's over. They overturn my shit. I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
But you don't have any stipulations, like you can't be around gang members?
Oh, yeah, I can be around gang members and shit. When I get out, I couldn't be around gang members.
So how's that going? You're with Lupe right now. That seems like a problem.
Oh, that shit don't mean nothing. You know, that's my manager. Shit. Hoocha Lupe. You know what I'm talking
about? Damn. Adam low-key trying to get 4 extra up out of there, ain't he? Like...
You're with Lupe right now. That seems like a problem.
Oh, that shit don't mean nothing. You know, that's my manager. Shit. Hoocha Lupe. You know what I'm talking about? 068.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, that go shit. One thing for sure, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter because at the end of the day, they see I'm doing something positive in my life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? My pro officer see I'm doing something positive. I'm not coming out here on the same shit from back then. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm positive. You get what I'm saying? I got a second chance at life. You get what I'm saying? And plus, I'm showing the youth and I'm showing people, you know what I'm saying, you can do the same shit. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm talking about? let it alone when people look at that and look up to you, people that watch these shows, you get what I'm saying? Show them it's a better way than life. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I could be around my homies because I'm showing my homies.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm giving back to my community, what everybody should do. Because there's a lot of people that get rich and get famous, and you know this too. You know what I'm talking about? And get on and don't go back to their areas.
Right.
And it just always say, oh, where you from? I'm from Wooty Woo. I'm from Wooty Woo. But never be over there. And then you hear about it on the computers that they homies like, man, he don't even be in the hood.
Right.
He don't be over here. He ain't gave us shit.
What changes did you decide to make in your life and so that you don't go back? Like how has your life changed now? You're getting a bit older, so you gotta move around differently, right?
My life changed a lot. Like shit. You know what I'm talking about? I've been doing interviews. You know what I'm talking about? I've been helping, you know what I'm talking about? Pass out food to the homeless. You get what I'm saying? Helping my young homies out, you get what I'm saying? Get back to my community. Trying to reach out, trying to get on shows, you know what I'm saying? I really like Power though. You know what I'm saying? My big homie sent me put a 50. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of remind me of 50. You got a similar alpha male energy.
I like his hustle and I like his state of mind. You get what I'm saying?
One of the greatest hip hop hustlers of all time.
Yeah, I like that for sure. He is. You know what I'm saying? I like his state of mind, his hustle, and I like the way he gets it, you know what I'm saying, and his business-wise. So I like that about him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a good thing. And he's from the ghetto.
But you're someone who didn't even want to have an Instagram for a long time. So how did you realize, like, oh, people are going to really want to hear my perspective and shit? Like, when did that kind of kick in?
Well, when I was getting out, you get what I'm saying? Off the back, I was already going to tell my story, write my book. It's called Extra Extra, read all about it.
Right. So you've been working on this, or it's just an idea?
No, I've been already working on this from back then.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You get what I'm saying? But now I'm out and I'm fortunate to bring it out on the street and get on the platform.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I was going to come out with it. But shit, now get on the gram, it's more better content. And now everybody watch, instead of being, COVID hit, so instead of being on the street, it's all through computers now. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? So I got it.
Yeah.
That motherfucker went viral too.
That must be crazy though, because for a while when I was hearing people talk about you and shit, I just assumed that you were a rapper. And then I started trying to find some rap videos.
Keep saying that?
Because you seem like you would also be rapping. Like almost anybody else in your position would also have a rapping thing going on. But are you not really interested or?
No. Look, I just dropped a song with Crip Mac.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, me and Crip Mac just dropped the song.
But you don't have a video for it,
No,
right?
we don't got a video for it. He went to jail. He went to jail 2 days later. No, the next day. Matter of fact, not 2 days later, the next day.
Okay.
So, but we got the song out though. It's all on Instagram and YouTube right now.
Okay.
But like I said before in my last interview, you get what I'm saying? Any which way or well, anything you throw at me, I know how to multitask and break that motherfucker down. I know how to figure it out. You get what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper, but if you tell me to rap on the track, I guarantee I know how to rap. You get what I'm saying? So any way to get it, I'm gonna get it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like going to school. You know what I'm talking about? Taking different classes to learn. You get what I'm saying? Like shit, you go to science over here. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You go to math over here. English, you know what I'm talking about? You learning different stuff.
You know what I love about you being sober is that you have a shitload of energy. Whereas like a lot of people are literally just like drinking and popping pills and smoking so that they will be lower energy. But you're like the real version of you because you never had that.
I'm the real version of me.
Yeah.
I'm me. I'm 4 extras.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
Right.
And I'm tripping. I'm tripping off the bat.
Right.
Off the bat. I'm tripping. Let that be known.
People are going to love that energy.
Let that be known.
Right. But how are you going to make sure that you don't end up in any bad circumstances and situations that might take your freedom away from you?
Oh, well, because shit, look. Fuck, man, when I left your store, I went to jail.
Oh, yeah, what happened? Okay.
Oh, shit, I went to, boom. Remember, I got off the phone with you, and I went up in here.
7665 Melrose, pulled up on the block.
Pull up on the block one time, you know what I'm talking about? Grab some shit from my boy.
Yeah.
Looking out. Got all the homies there. So, boom, I go there.
Gotta keep you spody.
On the hood. Gloves. So, look, when I go there, I see the Langwo. I see the spodiness. So, boom, I go up in there, boom. I go up in there, I'm on the thing, I'm taking the pictures, I'm grabbing some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Grabbing it for the fellas that you grab it for. You know what I'm saying? Boom. When I'm grabbing it, we all grabbing shit. We leave up out of there, so we trail back, still blogging. You know what I'm saying? And we go by the hotel.
Because you were telling me you were filming for a documentary.
Yeah, for a documentary. So they doing a documentary on me. So boom, we go to Snooty Fox. It's a hotels in my hood, famous hotel.
Okay.
Snooty Fox and a Mustang. So we go there. It's 1 million people there. It's like they're having a hotel party right there. So, but we blogging as we in here. So boom. Crash come there deep, the police, if y'all don't know what that means. You know what I'm talking about? They come there deep, and when they come there deep, they over there messing with people, then they see me, they come over there to me, snatch me out the car. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? When they snatched me out the car, I was in the car with a bitch.
Oh.
So I'm like, what is you doing? I'm in the car with a bitch. And I'm at a hotel room. They're like, oh, get out the car. I'm like, for what though? What's the cause? They get me out the car. The first thing he tell me out his mouth is, oh, I just seen you on Adam Shop 22. You get what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? Then they talking about they start watching all my shows and all this weird shit. So I'm like, so what is it, man? You gonna tell me about my interviews? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna let me go? He like, oh, well, I'm gonna take you to jail. I said, for what for? Violation of being around gang members. It's a mother, you see me blogging, doing my job, and you gonna take me to jail? And they took me to jail. I went to jail on Sunday and got out Friday.
Right.
So when I went in there on Sunday, them 5 days, I was tearing the county jail up.
Really?
What?
It felt like it was back to old times.
It is back to old times. You in jail now. The fuck? And then
It's different.
Adam really tried to say, he told me he feel like it's back to old times, and if whole extra bit that bait, he talk about it is back to old times.
Them 5 days, I was tearing the county jail up.
Really?
What?
It felt like it was back to old times.
It is back to old times. You in jail now. The fuck? But
it's different because prison is a totally different energy.
Yeah, you're right about that part. You know what I'm talking about? In the county jail, it's fighting. It's a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In prison, it's a lot of stabbing. You get what I'm saying? 2 different strokes. But, you know what I'm talking about? I went that motherfucker up, told that motherfucker up. They kept me in there. My parole officer lift the hole. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, man, I got another interview. I'm about to go to Adam 22. I got an interview on 11. He like, what? He like, man, I'm about to lift your hoe. You should be out Friday. He lifted, he kicked me out Friday.
Wow.
Boom. Because he know they was already on some bullshit. They was just, but that's the thing. One thing on my last interview I said, they throw roadblocks in front of you. It's a lot of roadblocks. When they see somebody get out being successful, you know what I'm talking about? And it's trying to do something with their life, they always trying to pull you back.
Right.
Always trying to pull you back. You know what I'm talking about? Make you go back to crimes or make you go back to the ghetto. I always try to pull you back, but you break them roads and keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. And don't never let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. Because look at me. I'm out and I'm on your show.
I love it. We just got to figure out what to do with all this energy because you clearly have so much potential. I don't know what it could be. Acting, music, whatever it might be.
Shit, then you tell me. We can do it together.
I would love to be part of it. I don't know, but I mean, I'm a little scared. You seem like you're gonna attract a lot of attention. Would you say that? There are a lot of ops who are very concerned about you being out here.
Hey, shit, come on, man. Some of them love me. They don't want to say it because they homies right here.
I feel that way too. I feel like my ops love me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we probably got some of the same ops.
We probably do.
Holy shit.
Oh,
so,
shit.
like, I mean, you're kind of just taking everything as it comes. It feels like you're just sort of living life day by day and you're not exactly sure where all this energy is going to go.
But hopefully, you know what I'm talking about? I get something, you know what I'm talking about? Get a good job, you know what I'm talking about? Get picked up, you know what I'm talking about? Get in acting, you know what I'm talking about? Broadcasting. And do something, put my time into that, you know what I'm talking about, and give back to my community at the same time. You know what I'm talking about, and help out the real ones on the yard and always speak that voice for them out there. You get what I'm saying?
I have one street question that has absolutely nothing to do with you or LA that I just really wanted to get your perspective on. So there's a rapper from Chicago named King Yella, and it just came out today that at one point, I don't know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever, he gets pulled over by the cops. They end up searching him. They find a gun on him. They take him down to the police station. They end up asking him a shitload of questions about different gang stuff. They're asking him, they say, what gang is Offset in? They said, what gang?
So what'd he say though?
He said Offset's a GD. He said,
so basically he went there talking.
It felt like a Cam Capone interview. Man, he's answering whatever they wanted to talk about.
So he was just answering all the questions.
But to be fair, the things he was telling them are all things that if you pay attention to rap on YouTube, you would already know all the answers.
It don't matter though. You don't supposed to tell him.
Right.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Let YouTube tell him. You don't tell him. Nigga, you not YouTube. What the fuck? You going in there, go back to breaking the rules. Adam, he just went in that motherfucker and... Hey, yeah, man, what about for extras? Oh, shit, you know, he just got out of prison. No, don't tell him about me, bitch.
Right.
Let YouTube or nigga the show tell him. You telling them, nigga, that's telling.
Right. I figured you would say that. I just wanted to check.
Because you trying to get out of jail.
Right.
You trying to use me to get out of jail. Do your time. They ask you about gangs and all that shit, and you tell them they asking you for information, tell them, niggas, put me in my cell. That ain't their business. Put me in my cell.
Let me just ask you another hypothetical. You catch a case with somebody else, and you guys are both staying solid, but then that person dies. Are you allowed to talk to the cops?
Fuck no.
Are you allowed to blame the strap on him? Never.
No.
Okay.
No. Do your time and get out. You'll get out.
Even if you got to sit down for 10, 20 years as a result?
I just did it.
Obviously, you're not going to do 10, 20 years for a gun, but well, you never know.
Shit, they giving Crip Mac shit 5 years, 8 years for a gun.
Okay, but that's foul play.
Yeah, foul play.
Okay,
Off the bat. Free.
you're a principled man. I like it, man. I feel like you got a very, very bright future ahead of you. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Shit, you'll be, for sure, every time you call me, I'm going to come. You already know.
Let's do it.
You
Let's
already
do some
call
shit.
me, you got my cell phone number. We pull up in the hood.
I got
It
it.
don't matter. You can pull up in the hood, whatever.
I would love
You know
to.
what I'm saying? All the time.
Let's do it.
We ain't got to be on this show. We ain't got to be right here.
Yeah.
And don't edit none of this shit out either.
Never.
Don't never edit this shit out.
No.
Make sure all these motherfuckers that's watching, you know what I'm talking about? Pay attention.
I love it, man. I might have never interviewed anybody with as much energy as you.
Man, I don't know shit. Because they on drugs. Fuck all that. Interview me.
My God, 4 extra. Amazing interview. Thank you so much.
All right, man.
People are going to love you. It's going to only go up from here. This is going to open a lot of doors for you. I'm sure of that.
I think I had a lot of doors, but I think this show sealed the deal.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Insane.
Let's go fuck some bitches after this.
Let's do it.
Let's go fuck these hoes.
Lupe, line it up.
Light it up.
She was finding hoes for Crip Mac.
That's
she
what
need
I'm
a new
saying.
job.
God damn.
Damn.
Tell one of them bitches to come here and they Lupe.
Let's go. Hey, free Crip Mac.
Free. Neighborhood, 55th Street.
Till it's backwards.
On the hood.
55th Street forever.
Yeah, these niggas die my whole shit. They ain't gon' bury me. I put too many grams in my leaf. Kept me in shot, yeah, I better take keep. I don't trust no hoe, I don't trust my mom. Shit, cause she ain't gon' turn on me. Oh no, oh no.